definitely another tutorial. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. If you're new here, my name is Xrizz'Tina. What's up? Welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about the Carli Bybel palette. I'm going to demonstrate it for you, and then I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts. If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you already saw a little bit of this collection and basically what I think about it. I did post a look a couple days ago using the palette, and it was pretty cute. I was kind of surprised. So real quick, let's talk about the palette. This is the packaging that the palette came in. This is super cute box. It's pink. It has polka dots that are holographic on it. It says Carli Bybel's name, and then when you open up, you see a preview of what the actual palette is going to look like with the palette's packaging. So the actual palette is a standard 14 pan palette, just like the rest of ABH's palettes. And everything in this palette is pretty cool toned, especially once you actually apply it to your skin. Aside from that, ABH did go ahead and launch 5 new glitters with a mini glitter adhesive. These are white glitters that are iridescent, and so when you apply them, they look, I think there's a teal one, a pink one, a peach one. They're really pretty, but in the packaging, it's kind of hard to tell what color they are until you swatch them. Then they also launched 4 new liquid lipsticks and a gloss, and this is the Undressed Lip Set. So it comes with 3 nude shades that are matte, and then it comes with a metallic matte shade, which I think is very pretty, and a really glittery gloss. They also are launching this cute little dangly majigger with 3 of the best-selling loose highlighters, and these are minis. They're super cute. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can join the family, and hit the bell button so you'll be notified whenever I post videos, or not. That's cool, just subscribe. It's cool, you'll see the videos. Okay, look at Carli. When I initially saw the palette, I was worried that the colors would be too pastel or too light for my skin, and possibly even too cool toned, because I personally don't like to wear cool toned eyeshadows. But I'm gonna show you guys. How everything looks, obviously. So first, I'm going to take the ABH eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to apply that to my lids and blend it out using the same brush that I used to blend out my concealer underneath my brow. The first color that I'm going to dip into is the shade Stev. And I also just want to show you guys the kickback there, like that, which is pretty normal to me for ABH palettes. I personally don't mind it, but if you do, I just wanted to make sure you're aware of that, because some people really do care. So I'm going to put this in my crease, and I'm just tapping it on. I did my brows differently today. I made the shape match my natural shape a little bit more, so there's that. But I am going to tap this out. So this kind of reminds me of maroon, and it is also cool toned. I was saying on Twitter, you know, when it comes to palettes that people do collaborations, something that we have to keep in mind is when someone collaborates, especially if they're not a person for the people type of influencer, they're generally not going to make a palette that just suits everybody. It's their collaboration, so of course it has to be colors that they actually wear, colors that they work with themselves. But since she is who she is, I personally could not expect her to come out with a palette that's universal, that's going to work on everybody and their mama, you know what I mean? And something that's balanced, as it were, because these are the colors that she works with, and I'm pretty sure some of these colors in here are colors that she may not really work with, but she put them in there just so there's something in here for everybody, you know? I will say though that I think that this palette will show up on brown people and black people. I just don't know how it'll play out on darker skin tones. Obviously the shimmers will show up, but I don't know if they're too cool toned or what have you, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just blending this out, and I'm really bringing it out towards the end of my brow, because I want that really elongated look. The next shade that I'm going to dip into is Cindy. Cindy is also cool tone, so I'm going to put her up here above Stev just to see what it'll look like. And Stev to me is borderline pink as well, so there's that. These colors will definitely show up a lot more bold on paler complexions. Just an FYI if you were thinking about getting the palette. I'm going to go into the shade Mandala just to see what it'll look like on my eyelid. This palette kind of has me shook in terms of what to do when I'm using it on myself, that is. Because I know when I put this in my kit, because that's what I'm going to do, I know that this will look gorgeous on my clients. It's so cool toned and subtle, you know what I mean? But this would be super loud on somebody else. And I'm going to blow this out because why not, you know? That's how that shade looks applied with a brush. Now I'm going to use my ring finger to apply it just to see if it makes it any more bold. Oh yeah, that's much better. It's a lot louder, which is what I prefer. I love pigmentation, I love pop, and this palette is definitely for someone who wants a little bit of an everyday razzle dazzle, because quite frankly, the palette is very beautiful. Like, that is undeniable. But you know when you like something and other people are like, ooh, that's not for me, that's what I'm getting at. It's one of those kind of things. It has to be something that you need or that you're looking for. I do like the way that Mandala is looking with Stev though. This is cute. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of Stev and blow it out. Patting it on first and then I'm blending it out. And then a little bit more of Cindy. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of Aura and I'm just going to put it on the outer corner here just to see how it looks. That's not too bad. Yeah, these definitely apply really nicely with the finger. And these are pressed metallic pigments. So I'm just going to take the brush from earlier that I was using. This does not have a name, you guys. It probably came from my old kit when I was in cosmetology school. But I'm just going to mix it in with Mandala. Okay, that's cute. We are going to put on some eyeliner. Or I'm going to put on some eyeliner. You can do it too. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the very tip of this and just make a nice clean line. So I'm going to close my eye and do the same thing. And the key to getting that smooth line is laying your brush flat up against your skin instead of just having it pointing right at it. Because it's going to lay flat and just glide right across like you need it to, right? And I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. I was afraid of this eyeliner when I first got it, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was like, oh no, liquid. I was hoping they would have a bristle like the Kat Von D liner, but they have this felt tip, which isn't bad because it's literally dipping into the liquid so it can't dry out. Anyway, I'm just going to fill this in. Now, I will say if your eyeliner... That's what I get for talking while doing eyeliner. Okay, anyway, let's just fill this in real quick. This is why I don't talk while doing eyeliner, y'all. But I will be able to fix that, so no worries. But anywho, if you have folds in your eyelid, on your eyelid, or creasing at all, you definitely want to make sure this is dry before you start blinking and stuff, because it's fluid, it's actual liquid liner, and it will spread and get into those creases. Okay, so I bet you're wondering, girl, how you gonna get this? How are you gonna get that off? First of all, since the eyeliner is matte, it dries pretty quickly, so I'm going to see if I can scrape it off like mascara. Ah. Alright, so that worked. The next part of this trick, my next trick, I'm going to take some of the pressed pigment. Make sure that line is not crooked. That's not so bad, is it? I'm going to take the dark side eyeliner and just bring it underneath my waterline. Just a little bit. I'm going to take my Kat Von D liquid liner and I'm just going to match it up with the liner that's right up here and with the dark side eyeliner. And then I'm going to take the same, if I can find it, I keep losing everything, the dark side eyeliner and basically fill in my waterline so it all matches. What I'm going to do is take Mandala and I'm going to sweep Mandala right up in here and connect it with the upper waterline or the upper tear duct area. Then I'm going to take Boli, is it Boli or Bali? And I'm just going to put that on my tear duct. I guess I'll add some mascara. So I'm going to take the NYX On The Rise mascara because I'm not wearing lashes today. But you definitely could pop on some lashes. This is taking me back to my high school days, I'm not going to lie. I used to wear eyeliner like this and it was cute to me. Now I just feel super youthful with it on, especially with no lashes because I did not know how to put on lashes. Let's get into the liquid lipsticks. I did actually swatch them and I'm going to put my swatch image right here. The one that I want to wear today though is the metallic lip gloss, the metallic liquid lipstick and the gloss. These are my two favorites. They just look so pretty and only recently have I gotten into Frost. And I'm calling it a Frost because that's what it looks like. But only recently have I gotten into frosty lipsticks. And the gloss is super glittery itself. So I'm just going to put these down on the back of my hand because I do plan to give these to someone, so I'm not going to put them on my lips. This is the Summer Vibes lip gloss and this right here is the Beaming liquid lipstick. What I need right now is some lip liner. I'm going to use Vibes from Morphe. So I've been taking it with a brush or my finger and just blending it into my lip liner. So I'm going to take the Summer Vibes gloss. Now I will say that this gloss is very glittery. So if you're not into glitter glosses, you just want to be wary, especially if you're trying it out, just take a little bit. I'm going to take a lot of it because I like a lot of it. And I'm going to put it in the center of my lips. Alright, I'm not done yet. I'm going to take my Lunar Flower Cosmetics Clear Gloss. This is my favorite clear gloss right now because it's so shiny. And it does exactly what it's supposed to do. And do the same thing. Honestly, y'all, clear gloss makes all the difference in the world with this lipstick to me. This is the final look. It's very pastel. It's very whimsical, very cotton candy, super duper youthful. Are my thoughts on the palette. So the palette itself retails for $45 just like the rest of ABH palettes do. 14 pans, half and half matte and shimmer pretty much. What do I think about this palette? I think this palette is going in my kit for my clients because it's not really something that I would reach for myself. If I had to say something that I love the most about this palette, it would definitely be the shimmers and the satins. They're absolutely beautiful. The transition shades on their own are not that impressive, but once they're paired with the shimmers and the satins and the pressed pigments, they look absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. As you can see, when I put Steph on, I was like, you know, it's not vibrant enough. It's not giving me life. This is definitely a cool tone palette. So if you prefer to wear warm shades, this is not going to be the palette for you. There is finally something for my ladies, my loves, who enjoy wearing cool tones. So yes, I need to lift it up. Yes, yes. Did I get lipstick with you? I feel like my reviews are always the same because I'm like, even if it doesn't work for me, it'll work for somebody. And for those of you who want to get it, go ahead and swatch it in Sephora if you can. See how you like it. Tell me what you think. Have you tried it? Let me know down below. You know, my favorite shades in the palette are going to be My Angels, Oi, Mandala, and Mood. Those are my favorite shades. The rest of them are okay. You know, they're cute or whatever. They look good, but those are my favorite shades. I think that the Unveiled collection is super cute. These shades are also cool toned. If you are a black woman, you can definitely wear them still. You just need some brown lip liner. These are not going to be flesh tone nudes for women of color unless you are very pale. These are cool toned. They look really, really pretty. They apply very easily, just like the rest of the ABH liquid lipsticks. But if you're someone who wants something that's going to match your skin, something you're not going to need lip liner with, this is not going to be for you. But black women, brown women, you can wear this with brown lip liner as long as you blend it in really good, okay? They're not ugly. I don't think they're ugly. I do, however, think that they are pretty light. But again, this is a cool tone collection. The glitters, oh my god, I forgot to use a glitter. I was going to use one. I'm going to take the glitter Snowfall just so I can give you guys an idea of how I feel about it, honestly. I feel like with glitters, usually I'm not very impressed with them because I like a lot of texture and dimension with my glitters, meaning I like for there to be varying sizes. Not huge glitter and tiny glitter, but just like, you know, something where no matter how I turn, it sparkles. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take the ABH liquid glitter adhesive and I'm just going to dab it right on my inner corners and wipe the brush off before I stick it back in. So this is the shade Snowfall. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. I will say with ABH glitters, they are really easy to blend out. I do appreciate them being kind of small as well because I can use them for just about anything. Okay, so let's talk about the glitters. All of the glitters look like this. They're white, right? But when you apply them, they show in different tones like this. I'm going to show a picture right here. I will say that I think they're really, really cute. I'm surprised at how bright it is, especially since they look white. Like, I would not expect it to look this purple when I applied it. It definitely changes the tone of my look though. It looked a lot more pastel blue before I put the glitter on. So the glitter really brings out the purple in that mandala shade. But yeah, like I said, they're really easy to apply. They're super fine glitters. If you're someone like me who doesn't like surprises and wants to know exactly what they're working with, this might throw you off, but the collection is really, really cute. Just make sure if you get it, you read the name before you put it on so you don't wind up putting on a peachy looking one when you meant to put on purple. And then as far as the mini highlighters go, I think this is cute, especially if you know someone who wants to try loose highlighters and you're not really sure what their shade is, or you know someone who wants to try them all but you can't afford to get the larger sizes. This is a cute little gift. Woo, y'all. Woo, this is a lot, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to ABH for sending me these lovely goodies. I am sincerely appreciative and very, very grateful to have been added to your list. If you plan on trying these things out, comment down below and tell me which item you would love to try. And also, let me know if you got the palette already. What do you think of it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it bomb? Are you going to give it to a friend as a gift? Like, what's good? Let me know. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Pinterest if you feel like it. I'm kind of slow on Pinterest, but I'm getting there. I feel like my skin looks terrible. I want to love this foundation, but I can't. I just feel like I look crazy. I look crazy.